What is up? I forgot to turn this down. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There. There, less clear. What's up, everybody? Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. Alright. What's up, Duholt? Early as always. I don't know. I thought I got that wrong. You're late as always. Sorry. Adrian, what's up? Yeah, I was concerned because like when I posted, I wasn't even keeping track of the weather, and then suddenly out of nowhere I posted the live, and then suddenly out of nowhere we have hail, gusts, everything. Like the world was ending outside, and it's chilled out. So thankfully the power held up, so we didn't lose it. What's up, Project? That's a lot of shotties. Yeah, we have I think it's 175. We're not gonna spend like forever on all these characters, but there's some that I want to talk about, so it's good. It's good. I do have an update from last stream. We did our tier list for the entire season. I have to admit, I gave Fable another shot. I gave Fable more than 1.5 episodes, and I'm not like super sold on it, but it is a lot better than I thought it was gonna be once I like stopped thinking about it as a comedy, because there was one funny part, but it's not a funny show. It is by far not a funny show. Like there was like very few points where I got like even a chuckle out of that show, but it's interesting. And this chick right here, she crazy. This chick right here, she crazy. Well, I'll talk about that when we get to her though. What's up, Cosmo? Hope you're doing well. Agenta, hey, if I didn't say hi to you. Swag, hey, how's it going? Good stream for you to wake up to. Oh, that's good. Late as always, yeah. We had hail and tornadoes for 2 weekends in a row. Yeah, I noticed, like, what was it, up in Northeast? Like, mid-Northeast United States was pretty, like, blah for a while. What's up, Seth? So many faces I don't know in this list. That's because most normal people don't watch 60-some shows in a season. They just watch the good ones. They watch the good ones. The Fable lady is indeed crazy. Yeah, the whole drinking thing and putting furniture on top of the dude. I'm gonna get to that one. We'll talk about that when we get to it. But yeah, since I have so many, I probably should get started like right now, and we'll just go as we go along. Is the storm better now? Yeah, it's just a little bit of a drizzle now, so we're good. And we only had like marble size hail. It wasn't too bad. It's when you get the baseball ones that's the bad stuff. All right, now it's gonna be let's play. Can Andrew remember character names? Now I will admit that I have a cheat sheet, but sometimes I lose track of my cheat sheet, so I end up not being able to keep up with it. So we'll see. We'll see. You wanna stomp for Renindo? Licia is actually the only reason I wanted to keep watching that show. Is she enough? Am I into her enough though? No. I'm gonna put her B. I think I'd probably enjoy Licia a lot more if I kept watching that show, but I've all but dropped it at this point. Pearl was cute, but I have no interest in her. These are all God's game we play. You guys gotta remind me to say the name of the shows because a lot of people are like, what is this? Edis is S tier? Which Edis? There's like 3 Edises this season, so you gotta specify which girl. The train girls, yes. Train to Another World. What's her name? Akira. I'm pretty like shrug on her. She's fine though. She seems to be the most level-headed, but it's like, do you call level-headed in an unlevel-headed situation? Nadeshko, she's pretty nothing. Raimi, she's alright. She's probably one of my favorite ones of them, but she's alright. And Shizuru, sadly, is like a nothing. But I'm like 2 episodes behind on this show. Yeah, I'm not really connecting to the characters so far with that group yet. But Mushroom Girl is my queen. I've only seen 2 episodes of God's Game. Mushroom Akira. The mushroom scene was very interesting. I like Chris thought it was a tail. I'm like, Chris, did you completely miss the point of that? I don't know if he was joking. He could have been trolling with me, but he's like, no, it's a tail. I'm like, no, it's a mushroom, dude. They just came from the mushroom place. It's totally a mushroom. Now, to give him credit, I think all the mushrooms are coming out of people's heads. For some reason, hers coming out of... Does that imply that her head's in her butt? Maybe she's got a brain for a butt. That's why she's so smart. Oh, this is this season. I was going to say Edis from Mushoku Tensei. Yeah, I didn't include... Into the ongoing shows, I didn't include characters that are not in the season so far, so... 0 point Remy. Train girls are pretty mid so far, watching for the 7G. To be fair with Chris, I originally thought the same thing. Why? They just came from the mushroom place. What's up, Cheto? Hope you're doing well. Said the same thing. I thought it was turning into a beast. What? So Chris and 2 people in chat. What is wrong with all you? What is wrong with all you? They came from the mushroom place. I guess maybe if the next place was a dog. Well, yeah, you, to your credit, yes, technically the whole point of their original hometown was they change when they reach the age of 23 and something months. But maybe she's a lollibaba. That could be. Okay, I follow your logic now. If you're talking about because of their homeland, they all turned animals, she might be reaching that age and maybe they just don't know that she's that old. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, okay. You guys aren't that crazy. You're not that crazy. You're still crazy, though. Alright, the sister, I didn't like the sister. I mean, she's cute, but I don't care for the sister. Her whole segment was just kind of the reason why I'm disliking that show. Ria Takahashi, she's finally showing up in the next episode. They're finally... After how many episodes is 7th Prince now? 6 episodes now? They're finally going to bring in the assassin girl, which is Ria Takahashi. And just because she's Ria Takahashi, she's great. Plus, she's Tan Girl. So just based on Ria Takahashi, and she's Tan Girl, I'm already going to put her in B. So... I know, I'm being biased. I know, it's my list. I get to do that. Approved. Okay, at least there's somebody backing me up. Wish Julie was living with the sisters. I wish too. Zenoba's a good boy. Zenoba's a good boy. Silpha, I really like. I didn't think I'd like Silpha, but I really like Silpha. Silpha and Tao are the only reason I like this show. Would I do Best Boy 2? I've done them in the past. Not many people care for them. But usually whenever I have a lot of characters that are male characters that I really like, I usually do them. But I haven't put together yet. I might. We'll see. Silpha... I'm not going to say that she's amazing, though. Like, Tao and Silpha are, like, the only thing that's good about that show. I'll put them in A for now. They're really good. I like them. They literally make the show for me. If they weren't there, I wouldn't watch the show. So far, made is A tier. Put her in A. I know you wanna. Their ecchi is good, and their characters are good. Their comedy's good. They're literally the only reason that show's good. Her taunting the demon was hilarious. Tao inside the mouth. That was a chef kiss scene. There's a lot of chef kiss scenes in that show. Why does the show look so good? It legit, if that show did not look good, I would not be watching it. If they didn't have these 2 characters, I would not be watching it. Here's the girl in the D. She is the sister of 7th Prince. I don't even know her name. Elise. What if Lauren didn't understand Rudy's connection to Julie? What if they didn't understand it? Hello. Easy. She's amazing. She's got a great personality. I love her cleverness. I love her attitude. She's smart as hell. She doesn't take crap. She protect. She smile. She grin. She everything. So, Hello's an easy one. Yes, partially biased because of my experience with the first adaptation and reading, but She's even greater. Yeah, ear dance. Yeah, just ear dance. Let's make a whole category just for the ear dance, right? What do you think of Hololive, the whole V2? I have not checked it out yet. I've seen like the animations for it, but I haven't checked it out yet. I'm not a VTuber person. If I see VTuber stuff, I usually don't look at it. And she can hear dance. She can dance ear and she can hear dance. You knew it was gonna be S tier. All right. I need to actually change this. Hold on a second. I feel like I have to like look way down there. There we go. This is, I don't even know why I put him in here. I don't care. I don't care. I mean tan girl, but so she'll just come barely out of there. But I don't care. I don't care. All the banished hero characters can go into I don't care category. Moving on. Hananoi, what's her name? This is Hananoi Queen. Hotaro. Hotaro. She's super cute. I fear for her. Like she is a cause of anxiety that I have for this season. I cannot go an entire episode without having some sort of anxiety over this character because I fear for her safety. She's too pure. I have no like I don't have no like attachment to her though. She needs to be protected though. B for be protected. She is cute. She must be protected. Let's be real. The girls from Remonsters take half of the available characters on the current anime season. I also Dryhead Girl, Best Girl. I don't even think she popped up on my list to actually add to the list. I only got like 4 characters, and I just grew. Oh, no, there's like 6 characters. I grouped these 2 together. The twins. Barkeeper, bartender. She's okay. Oh wait, well, how did I grab her? You're not yet. She's okay. The other girl, she's funny, but she's not really that interesting either. The Eurocamp girls. This is gonna be tough because I'm blanking on most of them. Obviously, Rin is like one of my favorite characters. I love Rin. Nadeshiko I really like, but she is a little bit ditzy, so she's not gonna go up in S tier. Yeah, I would probably put Enna. She's rated Takahashi too. She's one of my favorites. I don't know if I want to put her in S though. I might put her just in A, barely into S. I'm blanking on her name. This is where I've Aoi. Aoi, she's cute. I like her character too. She's probably low A. I never cared for Chiaki. This might get me. Yeah, Grandpa's S tier. Grandpa is easy S tier. Am I alone on not really liking Chiaki? I don't know what is about her. I just don't like her. Chiaki is A+. Okay, so I am off base on that one. For bartender, I would add the other 2 female bartenders. I haven't really. Well, I've learned about, or I've met one of them, but I'm not like beyond that point very invested in the show. So, how's your mind not fried? So many characters to remember. It is fried. It is fried. But anyways, she's not terrible, but I'm not a huge fan of her. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's her hairstyle. She's probably B. I'll put her in B. Is she a Fujoshi? I don't think so. No, I don't think she's Fujoshi. Maybe she did a Fujoshi skit, and maybe that's what stuck in my head. Is the short front hair throwing you off? Yeah, I don't care for the fold up thing. Yeah, cause yeah, I do admit that when she had her hair down like briefly, it did look a lot better, and I was kind of mad that they did that. But yeah, that does technically go with the Fujoshi type. So maybe it's a subconscious thing. Maybe I hate Fujoshi so much that I'm just tying that because typically Fujoshis do that. You got a point, Sabanasu. She kind of looked like a girl from another show. It makes you want to. That's a Fujoshi, yeah. The chick that's from Jujutsu Kaisen that somehow ended up in a different show. What's her name? Kotoha. She's kind of cool. I liked her in the first 2 episodes. I don't even think she was in the show since then. I think she pops up every now and then, but she is cool. Like, I'd totally hang out with her. She seems super chill. All right, I don't even know. This is another one just like these characters. I don't even know why I add them to the list. I don't care. Don't care. I kind of like the minor girl and the other girl. I don't care. I don't care. She looks like the girl from Saint Magic Power. I feel like she got isekai'd again into Saint Magic into Ree's monster and got trapped by goblins. All right, Swag, take care. All right, the girls from Salad Bowl. Sarah is probably a solid A. I think Sarah's so much freaking fun. Sarah is a character I would love to hang out with. Just spend a day watching her and shenanigans. Repetitive guess. That's the problem. Remonster has no development for the side characters. I mean, Gubko, whatever his name is, was pretty cool, but most all the other characters are just kind of just standing there. And I think that's partly because they're trying to blitz the source material. Brenda. I had to look up her name. Brenda. Dude, this guy needs to get with Brenda. I would totally get with Brenda. Like a rich, lolly 34-year-old snickering little girl. Probably B. Hi, B. I need more of her. She's like showed up twice in the show. They need more of that character in the show. Is ReZero kind of repetitive too? Since, well, super ability. No, I think it does well with it. I don't know if that's a genuine question or not. So what are the shows after Eurocamp? And before Salad Bowl? I don't remember. Oh, we went from Eurocamp to Windbreaker to Remonster. This chick crazy. I would go nowhere near this chick. She's hot. She's good looking, but she's a... What's the term for it? Would it be a honey trap? I'd be too afraid of getting with her. Like, even if like she's like, no, I'm not doing it for my job. I'd be like, yeah, sure, whatever. I wouldn't be able to trust her. For those who don't know, her character in the show is that she, for her company, which is lawyers or detectives, she will essentially flirt with men to get them to cheat on their wives, and then they can get a whole bunch of information to sell to the wife to sue them, to divorce and wreck the male. I stay away from her. She's an NTR expert. Yes, exactly. Exactly the best way to put it. She's a professional NTR. She's a professional NTR. Kota has Ubel's VA. Ubel. I could see that, I guess. If you don't put Aisha, I'm pretty sure people will get angry. If I don't put Aisha, Aisha's in the list. Livia. I almost want to put... I like her character, and I almost want to put her in S because she's total waifu. Like, I think Livia gets the waifu bump. I do really like Livia's character. She's a goofball, and she's hot, and she can heal, and she's technically the unofficial head of the entire cult association. Can't understand why we can't have Livia living with them. I feel so bad because she can't let her honor get in the way. It's an honor thing. That's the whole. That's the joke. It's all about honor. Because she couldn't pull her weight there, and she didn't want to basically be just dead weight, so she had to do it for honor. The comedy Aisha and Rudy is funny. Yeah, I love it. Every time they're together. What's this? Mira? I don't care. She's cute, but don't care. I really hate the idol girl. I really do. I really don't like her. So, yeah, that's a 2 note for me. I know it's for the comedy, but man, I'll protect her. Yeah. I agree. Archdemon's Dilemma. Adrian, thanks for the membership, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the club. Get the emotes. I don't really care much for the church knight lady. I think she's probably in the solid C area. The harpy girl I really like. I'll probably put her in B. Just because she offered an outfit, or Dom outfit. The girl knows the taste. Just strut the girl out in a Dom outfit. No, what's more surprising that she managed to get the Dom outfit on her and drag her out before they realized it was that's one of those kind of funny things about the whole like joke dress up moments or scenes, dressing room kind of scenes, where like the character just gets like changed and then brought out, and then they react to what they're in. And so it's always this thing of like, do they bring them in there, like drug them so they get to passed out, and they put them in something, they wake them back up and walk them out? It's like she doesn't even realize what she's in. Neffy is S. Red Hair Holy Night B. Who are the girls after Girls Band Cry? We're not there yet. Those are Raven. Raven Does Not Choose Its Master. Probably one of the best shows of the season. So if you don't know who these are, you should really get on that show. That's my public service announcement. If you don't know who these characters right here are, go watch Yatakarashi. Raven Does Not Choose Its Master. Wing Girl is literally Wingman. If Nora learned magic from Rudy, she wouldn't be hitting him for no reason. She wouldn't be hitting him for no reason. Did she hit him? Neffy, I think she's solid A. She's almost S, but she's probably A for me. I really like her character. I to be honest, coming into Archdemon's Dilemma, I thought she was gonna be a completely passive, just sitting there looking cute, nothing to her character type. But they've actually made her to be very, like a very what's the best way to put it? She's got a lot more confidence in her than I thought she would. She's a go-getter, kind of. Cool series, but not my jam, sadly. Neffy is so innocent and cute. Hey, Key, what's up? I enjoy Archdemon's Dilemma. It's been pretty good. I'm not super into it, but it's good. The Earwiggle. I honestly don't like the Earwiggle. I was telling Chris that the other day. I honestly don't like Earwiggles. I don't know what is about it. Like elf ear wiggles, I'm not a huge fan of it. I like animal ear wiggles, but I don't like elf ear wiggles for some reason. I think subtle's okay, but when it's too much, when it gets to going crazy, I'm not a fan of it. I think it's because it looks unnatural in a lot of cases. I want to see more of the Vampire Demon Lord. She looks like a nice addition. Yeah, I haven't seen her yet, so if you're talking about Archdemons, that other character I've seen. Anyways, Tensura characters. Hinata. I'm thinking A or B. Hinata's episode showing her story was really, really good. But I'm not sure if I'm like super on board with her yet. But that episode definitely helped my perspective of her, or perception of her. I think I'm gonna put her in B for now. Hinata is, I believe, is so misunderstood. Well, it's definitely clear now. I mean, there is still an element of what she's gonna do going forward, but All right, Adrian, take care, man. She's quite hard-headed. Again, it's like right now, it just feels like the next episode or next coming episodes are really going to tell me if I'm going to, like, in the end, really like her or not. But she's cool. Luminous S. Luminous is S. I love Luminous. I like her character. I like her attitude. She's got heterochromia. She's awesome. She's literally leading, like, the most prosperous nation or area in the entire area. Luminous is great. I like Luminous. I'm of the cult of Luminous. It took me one episode to be on board with her. Which was technically, again, it was Hinata's episode, but bonus points for heterochromia always. Now, she's not going to take over for Milim for me. So Milim's still above her. I'll put Milim probably, like, right here. Luminous probably right here. I'll keep the S tier organized. I don't usually do the rest of them organized, but the S tiers I like to keep organized. Heterochromia? Oh yeah, Speedchan had to have it. Like, if you thought that I was gonna have a, I think I was gonna commission a character and not have that, you're crazy. Xion, I've never, unfortunately, ever liked. I mean, she's not bad, but I've never really cared for her. I'm not a fan of her design. She's a bit too much for me. She's not bad, though. I'm going to put her in B. I'll put her, like, right next to Hinata. She's not bad, but she's just not my type. I don't like her. I'm not a huge fan of her personality. Oh, man, we disagree. I love Xion. A lot of people love Xion. I don't know. She just never works for me. She just never worked for me, unfortunately. She still struggles with cooking, though. At least she could use her cooking to torment people. Now, her sister, Shuna, I think she's super freaking cute. I wish she had more scenes. I'm going to put her in high A. Shuna is super, super cute. Now, I'm going to put her in S. For now, I'll put her in S. I might bump her down to A. But I think Shuna's like... Before I met Milim, or they really started showing Milim, Shuna was like my favorite. She's super cute. Yeah, Shuna's cutie. I just love her design. I love her demeanor, her personality. Except for jealousy. We'll start reincarnating as a slime, one of my friends soon, so I don't know for now. You gotta get on that show. It's a bit much with the meetings, but if you like that political stuff, it's super good. She'll never click with me. Yeah. They don't give her enough scenes. That's why I kind of want to put her down to A, but I still like her. She's cute. The girls' band Cry Girls are going to be difficult. Because I'm super mixed on the show. Like, overall, I'm super mixed on this show. Like, she's okay. Momoka's pretty cool. She seems like a cool person to hang out with. She's had quite a bit of development in just the few episodes that the series starts with. Nina is like... What's a nice way to put this? She's a teenager. Nina is a teenager. Nina is a teenager going through something. Like, she's going through puberty and she's got emotions all over the place and she just fires off left and right. She's literally the reason why I'm struggling with that show because she's so all over the place. Like, one second she's fine, next second she's screaming at the top of her lungs with an angry face. I don't know. Girl is literally making that show difficult to watch. She's fine, though. I like her design. Nina's crazier than Nanano-kun. At least Nina's not gonna... I don't feel like Nina's gonna hurt anybody. Hanano-kun's different. Hanano is different. This other girl, which I'm still uncertain, Subaru, I'm still uncertain if she's like... They're obviously implying that Nina is seeing that she's putting on a front, and it could be that she's technically is, but she doesn't really go out of her way to show it. But she seems fine. She's at least keeping Nina in check. Dude, she was treating that lamp like a nunchuck, dude. Chasing after some random dude on the street. Nina crazy. Yeah, Nina would hurt somebody. Swinging a lamp around like a nunchuck. Alright, hey, Raven does not choose its master characters. Again, like I said earlier, public service announcement. If you don't know these characters, if you don't know these 6 characters, go watch Yatagarashi. Raven does not choose its master. It's probably, if it weren't for Jellyfish and Spice and Wolf, it would be the best show of the season. Raven is so good, dude. Raven is an amazing show. But yes, Asabi. Asabi is probably... I know Asabi's probably going to be like... I mean, it's obviously implying that she's going to be very important in the story. If you asked me, like, maybe 1 or 2 episodes ago, I'd probably put her in, like, low B. But I think this recent episode, I'm really liking her, so I'm going to put her in A. It's a question mark if she would be the one. Like, it's one of those things, like, is it too obvious? She seems like she's too obviously the one because she's not tied in with anything. And for those that don't know, it's basically you have this prince is supposed to marry one of these princesses from different regions. And Asabi's one of the princesses from one of the regions. And her sister was supposed to go, but they sent her instead. And she has no training or knowledge whatsoever. So she's super clueless, but she's super pure. And that's kind of technically what he needs. Is it shoujo? No, it's definitely not shoujo. It's like fantasy, political, semi-supernatural. Next list is worst parents. I've been wanting to make a worst parents list. This is the Empress. She needs to just go in the Garbo. This chick just goes straight in the Garbo. She's obviously villain. I think this is the princess, right? She hasn't been around at all. So I'm going to put her down in C. She like showed up early on to kind of support Asabi, and then she kind of disappeared. I'm forgetting what her name is. What was her name? We haven't seen these princesses in a while, so that's why I'm struggling on the names. Hamayu. Hamayu is probably the most interesting out of the bunch, outside of... She's the most intriguing. Like, Asabi is interesting, but she's not intriguing. Because, if I remember correctly, Hamayu is the one that is not wanting to have a part with it. But even though it seems like they're trying to push her into essentially making moves. She could make a Garbo tier for her. Yeah, she'll definitely go down as like garbage in the list of like worst parents ever. Even though she's technically not the parents of the main guy, so, or the prince. I wanted to like Masahu no Suzuki. But then she turned out to be a douche nozzle. So I'm going to put her down here. I'm going to put her down here with the Empress. And she's like a nothing. They're still kind of waiting to see what they do with her, I'm guessing. But she's been pretty much out of the picture for most of it. So that's the Raven Girls. I like that the Raven Girls, I'm all over the place on them. Because they're kind of designed that way. There's a lot of parents to put on the anime list. Good luck. Well, that's the thing. It's like... There's also an aspect of you can't put any parents in a tier list because they don't exist most of the time. Empress is E. Eventually I might make a trash list. Do I have anything that's trash in here? I can do one over here, but that would make people mad. I'm not gonna do that. I could troll some people really badly by putting something in a trash. No, I think these are pretty much the worst of the worst right here. These two are probably the only like true trash. Because her characters are nasty is basically what it is. The Konosuba flower. That's not trash. Alright, we have Angel. One room apartment, Angel included. Characters. Noelle's super cute. I would totally date Noelle. She's super cute. Just don't get her emotional. I'll put her in A. I'll put her in high A. I think she's super cute. Oh, you mean the Dryad? Is that a Dryad? Yeah, technically it is a Dryad, right? Because it's basically... Well, it sucks everybody dry. We're not thinking I'm thinking Monster Dryad. But yeah. It's technically a Dryad. What's one room, one apartment Angel included about? It's just a... It's a harem show where the main character suddenly just starts running into a bunch of supernatural and mythological girls. Like, the Angel shows up at his apartment, and then this Yukiona shows up. And I'm certain I think a Kappa shows up eventually, because I kind of joked about it already. That's what I was talking about at Jet Touch. Probably just throw her to the trash tier just to make people angry. Just to get back at everybody that's harassed the hell out of me because of her. So I look like kind of show. It is super cute. It's got some good ecchi in it. It's gotten a lot better. I wasn't like super into it until at least Noelle showed it up, because I think it helped with the chemistry. Tries only exists the ones in the slime. Next list, who has a tragic past in anime? That's gonna take a while. That'll be a long list. Shiyu, who obviously had to be voiced by Tama / Fapta Seiyu. She's super cute, but she's kind of annoying. I'm glad they didn't spend too much time on her, because she probably get annoying quick. She had a funny joke in the idea that she literally wants to send him to the afterlife. But I wouldn't... unless they change her shtick, I don't want her to come back in the show. I would not want her to come back in the show if that's going to be her only joke, is just being, like, super, super jealous. But it was funny that she technically wants to send him to the afterlife, because she's so jealous. Toa's super adorable. I'm not, like, super sold on her yet, but she is really adorable. I would totally take an apartment with her included. Lolly is A. A childhood friend, I do feel bad for her, as for all childhood friends. Yeah, but I'm not like... She's probably one of the more least utilized childhood friends. Like, she currently is still very, very basic childhood friend. Like, they need to sell me on her. She is cute, though. I do root for her, but the writers need to do better with her character, because she's still very bog standard. I liked him a long time ago, and I really need to like him now. Childhood friends are made to lose, except for this girl. Heyo. Except for the Yuzakura family. Their childhood friends, they always make it, apparently. Tomba. Easy. Easy S, but where... I'll put it right here for now. This is like a difference between like a really good wrote character and just waifu material. Which, again, we've only really kind of gotten into this Luminous like barely. So once we get more into Luminous's character, I'll probably bump her back up. But Tombo's a really good character. Unless that childhood friend is Sylphie. Well, yeah, all the characters in Mushoku Tensei are childhood friends. That's the whole joke. Tombo is must protect. Yeah, for sure. That smile must be protected. Which is why I still stand by the fact that when he decided to swap out those handles, I'm like, dude, she's gonna be crushed. What are you doing? Stop. Don't touch the handle. The writers in animes do things you can't explain. Well, yeah. Sometimes it's a good thing, though. I wonder if she's going to be off the island eventually. I hope not. Like, I kind of wish the show would just stay there. I think it's going to lose so much of its flavor when she leaves. It's probably just going to turn into just straight, like, she just is a country bumpkin playing golf, and everybody goes, Sugoi, how did she do that? At least he's kind of, and I think it's probably going to go that direction because he's finally accepted who she is. Like, that's how she plays. I just don't know if the chemistry will work in a tournament setting. Crazy chick from the Go-Go Loser Rangers. I don't have any feelings for her. Like, I know that she's got the yandere look and people like that, but I don't really have any... I don't have anything for her so far. The Deadeye thing just really puts me off for any... Like, I understand there's, like, an attraction to a character like this that a lot of people will have. The Deadeyes kill it for me. The Deadeyes kill it for me. I can't. I'm very intrigued by her character, and I want to know more about her character, but she creeps me out. I'm sorry. I hear the golf guru everyone looks for. But she can't explain anything, though. That's the problem. You can't make her a guru because you can't explain anything. The girls from Daily Live is on the list. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a lot of people mad about Daily Live. I'm walking into a storm with that one. I debated not even putting Daily Live characters in the list because I know I'm just walking in on that one. Blonde Makima. Makima's super interesting. I wouldn't even put her near Makima. Hey, Morph. Neffy should be higher. I thought I'd surprise people by putting her this high. She's literally almost S tier. That's huge. Magical Senpai when she got old. Older Magical Senpai. She's fine. Super wholesome. I'll put her in B. I really like Daily Live, but I think the studio for S1, Season 2 and Season 2 handle it much better. It's been too long, I don't even remember. Like, yeah, I was actually considering rewatching the entire series because it's just so lost in memory in my database brain. Here's the second girl from the left in D bottom row. This is, I forget what her name is. She is like briefly shows up in a Salabulb eccentric. She's the past co-worker of the guy at another detective agency that used to go around and flirt with husbands in order to get information for the wives to divorce them. So she's like she's a what do you call them, honey trap, whatever character. But she's super hot. So she does her job really well. You didn't put Sister Yoshino on the list. How dare you? Which Yoshino? What show? Try to Make Me Love You was interesting. Who's that after Ranger? These characters right here. These are all Jisan Basan. Oh, Daily Live? I thought I did. Let me check my other list. Yeah, she's right here. Yeah, right here. I got my other list messed up now. My other cheat sheet. Anyways, she's alright. She's in love with her grandfather, which is kind of weird, but she's cute. I do like the Tsundere Rin Tasaka looking girl a little bit more. The list is, it's 175 characters, so yeah, it's a pretty long one. Daily Live Yoshino, we just said it, she's in the list. We just said that she's in the list. Right there. Alright, Alice, I'm so behind on this show, but she's probably like high A for me. I really like her character. The best character of that show, though, is easily Cuff. Cuff is so great. She's best girl. She's best girl of that show. Isn't she both with both grandparents? Like love? No, I think she likes the grandpa. Alice is not succubus. Alice is not a succubus. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not, so I'm not gonna listen. Delith, I don't like. I've never liked Delith character. I really think they kind of... I don't know if it's an anime-only thing, but they botched her character so bad. Like, they just completely light-switched her character and just ruined, what, 2 seasons worth of build-up in her character, and it being, like, this person that just will never ever be somebody they can work alongside, and then suddenly out of nowhere, oh, okay, I'm cool with you guys. Not a spoiler, just saying she looks like a succubus, okay? Viola is super cute. I like her character, plus I think it's like, what, Hestia's voice? Which makes her like 10 times more cute. They should utilize her a lot more than they do. Alright, Yozakura family characters. Futaba, I really like her. I wish they would... We technically got an episode with her, but I feel like it didn't really do enough with her character. But I like her design. I'll put her mid-B. I do really, really like Mutsumi's character. She's super cute. Definitely, literally waifu material. I think she's a great character. And we haven't had her in the show at all. And this is Aoyuki, isn't it? I really want her character to have an episode because it's Aoyuki. Jill hasn't had enough screen time. A tier at least for her. Apex childhood friend. If you want to look up a character's picture in Chrome, you can right-click and search Google Images. Yeah, but I'm afraid something will pop up that'll get me in trouble by YouTube. I know Google is very good about blocking inappropriate stuff, but I don't trust them enough. Not before Neffy. Good luck with job reincarnation. Lots of best girls, right? Well, the problem that I always come with, even the last time that we did a tier list for the season and I was doing Mushoku Tensei, is it's hard for me not to have my biases for the light novel. Like, I'm at volume 19 now of the light novel, so I have a little bit more experience with certain characters than other people do. I don't try to let that sway my judgment, but I do. Like, last time we did it, I literally threw Elise up there, and they're like, why'd you put her in S tier? We just literally met her. And I'm like, I'm no comment. I love Elise. She goes S tier. It doesn't matter. She goes S tier. Or finally at the... What was her name? The crazy assassin's sister. Yoko. Yoko is so freaking nuts, dude. It came out of no... This Yoko is like legit in the Fable. The show's The Fable, by the way, for those who know. She's legit like the entire time. She's just telling Fable, the main guy, don't kill people, please. Boss said if you kill anybody, he's gonna kill us. Don't kill people. And so she's constantly apologizing for him and telling people, I'm sorry he offended you, whatever. She's constantly trying to keep the situation calm. And then she goes out for drinks. It gets this guy plastered and then spends the rest of the night just laughing at him. Brings him home. He falls on the ground. He's that drunk. He starts putting furniture on top of him, a chair and a table on top of him, and then calling for him to come to her. And he keeps trying to get up because the chair's on top of his head. And then she strips down and then calls him again. It's just like, this girl's got some weird hobbies. That's all I'm gonna say. This girl built different. She got some very interesting hobbies. But anyways, she crazy. I'm gonna put her in B. I kind of want to keep watching this show just because of her. She's just crazy. So anyways, that's my TED Talk. Who are the characters after Euphonium before Jelly? A lot. We have Tonari no Yokai-san characters, and then we have the apprentice or appraisal skill, not Roxy. The appraisal skill, not Roxy character. All right. God, it's been so long since we really had some character moments with like Hazuki. I really like her though. I'm gonna put her in A. Kanade. I think she's cute. She's super cute. She's about the cutest freaking kohai I can ever see. But I don't like her. I don't like her at all. I think she's a drama queen. Like, she is like the neighborhood drama girls. Like when you're walking, like especially in Japan, like when you're walking down the street and you got those women's that just like the wives that just like bicker about what other people are doing all the time. That's literally her. She just comes in the room and she says, "Kumiko, so what do you think of them?" And Kumiko's like, "I think it's fine." Do you really? Yeah, she's legit like a drama queen. Like, she's a drama drummer. She's super cute though. Like, she is so freaking cute. But damn, Kyoto Animation, can you make a character cuter? But I don't like her. I really don't like her. Every time she pops up, she's chilled though. She's chilled out a lot. But I still think that she's a drama drummer. And I don't like drama drummers. Is that a term, drama drummers? Anyways. Kumiko's great though. Kumiko is an amazing character. I'll put her up in S tier. This chick, she just showed up. Mayu, the transfer student. I have no clue about her. She's cute, though. I'll put her in B. I've never liked Reina. Well, I've not. That's not true. Early on, I really didn't like Reina. I really didn't like her character. She's the overly serious... The show is about a club or an idol group or a band, and she is the overly serious long black-haired character, and she's that trope. Now, yes, I agree that her writing's fantastic, unlike those characters, and I understand her character and why she's stuck up. But my problem that I have is that I never liked her. She's growing on me probably sometime during Encore. She started to grow on me. And I've liked her so far in the 3rd season, but it's kind of offsetting me not liking her. No, she has a girlfriend already. You can't. Well, I mean, she either ends up with Sensei or she ends up with Kumiko. So it's one of the two of those. There's not going to be a boyfriend. There's going to be Sensei or there's going to be Kumiko. So this might be mean, but I'm going to put her in B. I'm going to put her high B. I guess first impressions can be very hard to break. Yeah. She had to climb uphill, really, is what it is. Kumiko, obviously. You're never last past 30, so we know how it ends. Oh. I'm actually surprised that they've actually had Kumiko get with somebody. I was actually very, very shocked by that. Sapphire, she's cute. She's always a bundle of fun. Tama character, she's a lot of fun too. Haven't got enough time to spend with her though, so I'll put her in B. She's super cute. I know I'm missing a lot of other characters from Sandy Funny, but I have no opinions on them. There's a lot of characters in that show now. There's 90... For those who have not been keeping up with Sound of Funnium, there is 90 characters in that band now. And Kyoto Animation has drawn a unique design for every single one of them. It's nuts. Time travelers move a rock, Roxy. Boo Roxy, best Roxy. You know it's true. I think she's probably a solid B for me. I did like her 2 episodes. I'm not super sold on her yet though. I'll put her in high B. Coming out to be honest, she is quite an interesting character. Yeah, she is. And they're doing a lot more with her this season too. Like there's so much being put on her shoulders that it's really kind of testing her character. Unless they fumble it. I mean, they could easily fumble the development for her character. New appraisal skill girl is better. I haven't seen the new girl yet. Mutsumi must be protected. I'm gonna probably put her in A. She's a really good character. I think my turning point for her really is like, she's one of those characters that seems like the very observant, the overly observant but innocent type. And then one of those types that once they have somebody they want to protect, they really kind of go, they put themselves out there. So her and the Crow Tengo are just like a really great pair. The father and daughter kind of thing. It's a ton of Blue Archive girls. Is it? Yeah, I guess it's technically the majority of the list. It's got a lot of characters. There's a lot of gacha girls. You can't have a gacha game without a lot of girls. The Kappa girl seems like a nice story. Yeah, they only give her like literally like half an episode. It was a cute story though. I'll probably put her in like a lower NB. I think lower NB is good for her. I don't want to see Princess Connect ever again. Never bring up Princess again. Never bring up Princess Connect ever again. Please don't. Thank you. Jigga feels like she doesn't really appear in the main story aside from the next episode preview. Which one? Oh, Arona? Yeah. Yeah. You're technically not wrong. Yuri, I think her name is? Yeah, Yuri. I'm super mixed on Yuri. I like her and I like her. She's like a very much so like a guiding post. But I really wish I understood her character more, cuz she flips out a lot. They're obviously implying that she has a lot of trauma in her past though. I'll put her in C for now. Havoc Angel included girls are high graded. Low Toa. Yeah, I think the only one that I'm like sad on is putting the Kohai down here. And that's only because I hope they do more with her character. Jellyfish. I'm gonna take a quick break before I get to Jellyfish and the rest. Let me stretch my legs real quick. My shoulders are starting to hurt. Alright, I'm back. Went ahead and checked out the damage on the house. There's no branches on the roof. I'm good. Anyways, we were on Jellyfishy. Jellyfishy. Again, probably easily the second, if not fighting for first best show of the season. Love Jilly, and especially last episode, we got a peck of the peck on the cheek. Spoilers! Completely changed everything. Spoilers! My gosh, dude. Love Mashiko skip content videos. Keep it up. Thank you so much. I'm hoping sometime tomorrow I can record my how Norm meets Rejured video, because that skip chapter's really good. And hopefully I can post that in the morning of Sunday before Mashiko Tensei comes on. So we'll see. I'm hoping to do like I did last time Mashiko was on. 2 Mashiko videos in one morning. Or one day. Anyways. Kano, I think most of these characters are gonna end up in S tier. I'm very biased. I'm really liking Jellyfish, so probably most of these characters are gonna end up in S tier. Then it's so spoiler. No, I'm just saying spoiler for the chat. It's spoiler for the chat, dude. I watched the show. I'm on this show. Kim, I thought I would hate so much. I really thought that I was gonna hate Kim, and she's actually really funny and cute. But she's not my favorite. Like, if I had to put one of them in A tier, I'd probably put her in there. I really like her backstory's too good, though. Her backstory's too good, though. I don't know. Kiwi's S tier easy. Is any of them gonna not be S tier? No, that's still S tier. We're going to full on S tier on these characters. Oh, we do have one that's not going to until we get her episode. Yes, I specifically said funny and cute. Foot. I foot. I specifically said funny and cute. SSS has an S. Miss most of Jellyfish, so no judgment there. Oh, you need to watch it, dude. Jellyfish is too good. Kiwi just like me. I can't say that I relate to Kiwi in any way. I was never a fighter of justice that then became a VTuber. But I definitely can relate to the idea of, I guess, thinking that you can go one way and that you're like the taco, you're your group's kind of big dog, but then kind of losing the group and feeling like you have nothing. I have moved several times in my life and parted ways with like lifelong friends and had that feeling of kind of being alone, which really sucks. Because I had shoot, I was in high school. No. Yeah, I was in high school when I moved like 3 hours away to another city and just had to completely disconnect myself from all my friends. It sucked. It sucked so bad. Like, meeting people after being, especially one of my friends I actually knew since I was old enough to really walk to a fence because he lived next door to my grandparents. And I moved away from him, so it was like everything, all my friends in my life were just gone. And it's just like, you could say that you can stay in touch, but you never do. Everybody kind of moves, everybody kind of goes their own way. Foot, also great, right? There's those groups of people, so yes, it does technically feed into that. If you put Aisha and Julie in any of the tiers, how dare you? I'm not even to them yet, they're way down here. I think everybody's gonna leave once Mashiko Tensei's done. I should have put them at the very bottom. Just to spite y'all. Just because you need to have someone that relates to you. Yeah, and I think you kind of figure each other out, and I think there is an aspect of when you're a kid, re-meeting people is difficult because you have to refigure yourself out. But no, I'm going to put this character because she's literally showed up in like 2 scenes down here and C just to offset it. I'm sure that once she has her episode, she's probably going to be fantastic. I guarantee you, I'm calling this. Whenever they finally get into this girl, because they're kind of painting her as the reason why Kano lost her position. I bet she had nothing to do with it. I bet she's probably not a bad person. We'll see, though. We'll see if they can pull that off. Yeah, moving sucks. Didn't make any new friends. I just kept my old ones. It did make the second move a lot easier. Because I moved a second time across country and it was like, I didn't really care. I didn't really have any, like, really strong bonds with anybody at that point. Yeah, we do have Konosuba way down here, too. Alright. Arona. She's Roxy's Seiyu, so that kind of makes me want to put her in S tier. Like, just for her Seiyu alone, she should be S tier. But I don't, I don't, like, have any attachment. Like, she's literally been in the show 2 times. So, like, she has no character whatsoever so far. I don't know, maybe she has some super tragic backstory that the gamers know about. But for now, I don't know who she is, so. Oh, look, it's other Adrian. What's up, other Adrian? I'm gonna put her in B just because of her Seiyu. She is cute. Aru, I didn't care for until I watched the show. I didn't care for Aru, and then I watched the show, and then I really love Aru. She's like a super fun character. She is a dork. She's an absolute dork, and I love it. I didn't think I'd like her. I hate this smug look. I call it the English VTuber edgy look. Like, all the edgy VTuber girls, they have this look. Wonderful failure boss, right? Non-test. What's her name? Ayane, right? I forget her name is. The book girl. Yeah, Ayane. I don't care for Ayane. She's fine. The bookworm elf girl, I don't know. Haruka, I really liked Haruka. She's probably like an A tier, but she blew up the poor guy's noodle shop, and now I don't like her no more. She's Aru's yandere explosive girl with a shoddy. She blew up the noodle shop, so she's an A. She's low A now. She could have been better, but she blew up the poor guy's noodle shop. That's basically Aru in one word. What jobless reincarnation? What if they did what if stories? No comment. Justice for noodles, right? Justice for the noodle doggy. Justice for the noodle inu. Not Hachikuchi. Hifumi, not Hachikuchi. She looks like Hachikuchi. She's trying to be that. She's alright, I'll put her in B. Hina, we haven't seen her yet. I'm assuming next episode based on the previews. But just for her character design, she goes in A. She's got that, like, devilish lolly thing going on, which is fantastic. Hoshino, I like the Heterochromia. I'm intrigued by her character because they've already kind of hinted at something going on with her, but I don't really have too much of attachment to her, so I'm going to put her in B. Hina is fluffy tier. She's definitely fluffy. She's got some fluff going on with that hair. Iori is like my first 3-star, so I'm biased here. I really like her character, so I'm going to put her in S. Kayako? Yeah, Kayako. I don't care for Kayako. The anime hasn't really changed my opinion on her. She's just kind of there. I'll put her in high C. Yoshino's more of sister than love interest. Well, yeah, we're not going for, like, waifu. This isn't a waifu tier list. This is best girl, so it can be both. It could be Smiles to Protect, good writing, or waifu. Her voice sends me. This girl, though, Mutsuki is legit, like, one of the best girls of that entire game. and I didn't even read the story, and I loved her character. The laugh, dude. Mutsuki's laugh just makes her perfect. She's almost got that, like, lily vampire thing going on, too. Like, all around, she is just way too good. The bomb bags get the job done, right? She needs correction. She's great, though. I like her LTD, too. Her live 2D thing is just, like, super good. That little grin. All of her grins. None of me. I mean, the whole lap pillow domain thing was great, but I have no real feelings for Nanami. She got the thighs, I guess. That's about it. It's still funny to me to think that Mutsuki also shares VA with the character like Chinatsu from Yuri and Astolfo. Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah, Astolfo. Nanami is a mommy tier. It was so funny because I had to like double check that because the subtitles are so off with the release that we're getting, or at least able to find. And so I had to double check that, and sure enough, the game's legit like, hey, Sensei, come later and you could use my lap pillow. It's like she's literally offering the teacher to show up later on when nobody else is around. The Nika Nika site was attacked by payment processors. They're being attacked by them, causing them to have to change their policies or something. Cedrica literally has carried quite a bit of the show. She's great. Cat girl, best girl. She's probably the only one that was actually at all interested in with Abidos. Nanami's memorial lobby is Sensei on her lap. Is it? Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. Shiroko is okay. She's kind of funny. She's got like a very blank expression, mischievousness to her. Blue Archives Kyoto, Princess Connect. And Asanya. Alright, finally. Mushoku Tensei. It's finally time for Mushoku Tensei. We have almost an entire row just devoted to Mushoku Tensei. I don't think I missed anybody. Yeah, I think that's everybody. I'm sure somebody will figure out somebody. And again, I didn't put Edis in here because she's not in this season. Now we get Mushoku Tensei, let's fight. Let me begin. Time to add an F tier, right? Time to add an F tier, am I right? Best girl, too good for the season. Anyways, Aisha. S tier, yeah. She's just too good. I cannot express enough that every scene that Rudius and Aisha are together is just gold. And unfortunately they skip a bit of it, but I like their chemistry. It's super funny. Trying to make people mad, remember? Aisha is just literally best sister. I think early on I was kind of struggling with Norm because I thought Norm was super cute too, but Aisha's yet to be dethroned in that department. I think Roxy hasn't really gotten much screen time yet for the current airing episode. She glanced at Rajir for like 2 seconds. That's enough for me. She showed up in the show. That was enough for me. Sue me. Ariel, I mean, even Ariel literally had one shot. Well, no, she actually talked to him about the Ponzu thief. Ariel. Again, I'm trying to force myself to stick with the anime. I'll put her in A. Very much so a devoted character. I think her scene with Rudius almost makes you want to put her in S, because I think that's a really good scene. And that I'm glad the anime actually nailed that pretty well. Just her talking about her reasoning for kind of pushing forward for those that have fallen, that got her where she's at. I'm sad the anime cut the wedding gift though. The wedding gift was great. The wedding gift is enough for her to be S tier. I'll put her in S tier. Yeah, we'll put her in S tier. I haven't been organizing these. Aisha. Yeah, sorry, hello. I don't know. They're like two different. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, hello. Sorry, hello. Yeah, the wedding gift that Ariel gave them was a wooden stick, a bedside wooden stick, and an aphrodisiac. Sorry, holo, indeed. Who's the girl in second spot on S? This is Aisha, Holo, and Milam. It's a wooden stick. I'll just say it's a wooden stick. A very special wooden stick that goes really well with an aphrodisiac. And she did not blush at all. That's the great thing. And like literally, her and her attendants didn't blush a bit. That shows you how crazy their royalty is. Eleanor Elise, goddamn, such a good character. It's such a good character. Her breakdown at the wedding was so freaking good. Oh, that was such a... I cried so much when I read the weddings segment because it was literally... We went from, like, her just being a dumb, thirsty elf. Some think is a really good, thirsty elf. To essentially going, okay, no, it's a curse, and so she technically has to do it, but she claims that she likes it anyways. To her falling in love, question mark. To literally her breaking down and fearing that her destruction that she's always caused will now destroy Sylphie's new love, or new joy, which is just... Ugh, it kicked me in the stomach. Absolute kick in the stomach. I think the wedding... I think I was warming up to Ellenlace up to that point, but I think the wedding scene was easily the point in which she completely sold... I got completely sold on her character. Look why. Now, Arrow, you really know your stuff, right? I see a wand that has electrifying spells. It's a shocking tool and experience. Did the novel show us Rudy and Sylphie using it? Not that I'm aware of so far. Maybe that scene gets animated. We'll get a flashbacks on how they did it. I doubt it. I doubt they would even include something like that. I mean, the novel series isn't really, like, graphic when it comes to the bed scenes. As much as people, like, think the series is just, like, a perverted thing, it never really gets into much details about stuff like that. You don't get, like, a chapter of how they did it. It's just, they did it. They might describe how they act, but that's about it. Anyways, Julie... must be protected. Julie must be protected. I can't put her above Holo, though. Julie's just right under Holo. I love Julie. She must be protected. She's super adorable. And she drinks liquor, which is great. She's the lolly that can hold her liquor. She is a very sweet dwarf kid. She did not deserve the life that she's been through, and I'm happy that she's happy now. I don't think we need details. No, I don't want the details either. I honestly feel like Rudius gets stuck in it too much too. I mean, as much as they don't go into details, he does think about it a lot, which I do get really annoyed with. But I'm not like Rudius, where I always have to think about that stuff. But that's his character. He's a sex fiend. Like he's in love with that kind of stuff. How is she? Why could she? Why she could... Well, I mean, she's a dwarf, and so dwarves have, like, an affinity to it. They like it, and they can hold it. much younger age, they can drink it. She's 6 when they got her. At the time of the show right now, she should be 7. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly right now. Yeah, that makes sense why she's small. Linnea is a lot of fun. Plus, she's a cat girl. Based on the show right now, I would put her in a solid A. I don't think that she's that great at the current moment. Oops, all I'm trying to stick with the anime. Shut up, Adrian. I'm trying desperately to stick with the anime. Nanahoshi, especially with this core. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, her character. See, this is turning into but Hollow. Everyone, so many Machiko characters are literally okay S tier, but do they beat Hollow? Oh damn! I'm gonna put her under Hollow, and I might hate myself for that later. But Nanahoshi's. Now, granted, I was super into Nanahoshi the moment they had the reveal for her when she first met Mushoku, when she first met Rudius. But I think her breakdown moment this season, or this core, was like absolutely like another big bump up for her as a character. Just the absolute heartbreak of feeling like she'll never go home was just, it's punched right in the stomach. And there's a lot of skipped scenes they had for her. Literally, like most last core and this core, they keep skipping a lot of scenes with her. Because Rudius, like, literally every other chapter is going to visit her, and we're getting an update with their chemistry. So it kind of sucks the anime is not really portraying a lot of their just kind of casual talk. But, yeah, she's a great character. Man, I really show the pain. Yes. The Seiyu nailed that, dude. The Seiyu for Nanahoshi absolutely nailed that scene. Ugh. Yeah, little interactions do build character, yeah. I mean, it's like, you know, like the scene where, like, suddenly out of nowhere, again, Rudius is a little more confident, and suddenly you get that little conversation about him looking... No, it was talking about Norn and Aisha being there, and how she's pointing out that they must be really, really cute because he's really handsome. And it's got this whole moment where he's like, well, don't fall in love with me or anything. It's like this little funny little jab back and forth between the two of them. Norn. God, lucky we had Norn's episode this week because it'd be a little more difficult to choose a place for her. Fudge, dude. Especially all the Milla stuff that they skipped. Such a good segment for her. I think under Nanahoshi for me. I think under Nanahoshi's good for me. Norn's episode hit hard, yeah. They as much as they skipped all that stuff with Millis and stuff with Norn, I think the episode did a phenomenal job. I could not have asked. I don't know that I could have pulled off a better 23-minute episode. Because again, as much as I would love to say just do 2 episodes. Just do 2 episodes. I know they're trying to restrict it to 1 episode, and I couldn't see a better way of pacing out that 23 or so minute episode and pull off as much as they did. The guys and girls in the dining room sing when she's singing, right? The Bodygotti loved it though. Come, sing your weird songs with me. They're popular in my hometown. Well, come sing your weird music for me. She's great. Bodygotti's great. Persena, best animal girl. I'm sorry, she beats Linnea for me. As much as I love cat girls, I don't know. Persena just worked for me. It's probably the verbal tick that Nana was on it. She's super cute. I love Presena. Roxy, obviously, S tier. Yes, I know she showed up for like 2 seconds to look worryingly at Richard, but that's enough for me to put in the list, and she's S tier. Roxy's easily my favorite character. She's literally the one that saved Rudius, the first person to save Rudius. After an entire lifetime being stuck in a room, she yanks him out of his new home, shows him the world, opens the world to him. If Roxy wasn't there, Rudius would have probably just died. Roxy, I show up in S tier, leaves. And yes, obviously, I have a bit of a bias. She's up here. I always get this backwards. Here. She's down over here. Right there. She's obviously right here. She's up above me. There's obviously a bias there. Sorry. She's a goddess, so it's allowed. Imagine if Rudy said that he did it with Body's wife. I don't know what that means. Roxy's kind of upset. More like Presena loves to get audience's attention. And I guess. Sylphie. I should just skip Sylphie. To be clear, about this time when I was reading the novel series, I was not a fan of Sylphie. The anime is doing a lot. The anime is at least softened a lot of the blows, like especially the wedding. The wedding, Sylphie was a lot less mean because I mean she immediately apologizes, and the apology was not in the light novel. So it does seem like they're altering the anime a little bit to make her a little bit more sympathetic. But I've never been like a huge fan of Sylphie. I do like Fitz. I like Fitz a lot. But I'm not the biggest fan of Sylphie. It's even putting aside my issues, if you think that I make up my issues, she's boring. I find her to be very boring. I'll put her in B. I think B is a solid. Like somewhere in the middle. I'm not gonna fight over where exactly it goes. Jeez, I pick up Sylphie and the chat goes bad. Jeez. It's the Sylphie fans. Is it Sylphie fans? Are they making Sylphie spoilers? It's the Sylphie fans. The Sylphie fans are just unhinged. The Sylphie fans are unhinged. At least B, yeah. Don't skip her. Now she's quite in the middle ground that keeps the house on keep. Anyways, moving on. That's Mushoku Tensei. Thanks for everybody that's leaving. I know that a lot of people are leaving. They were just here for the Mushoku Tensei. I appreciate you dropping by. Have a great rest of your night. Moving on to the rest of it. I'm seeing S tier having 2 wolf girls. We had 2 wolf girls? Unless you talk about Fenrir's. I'm all characters of Mushoku Tensei fan. Yeah, I love diving into them. I just more joke because whenever I try to theorize about Sylphie, people get mad at me. Sylphie fans do not like you theorizing about her. The girls from the Fenrir show. I don't really... I'm like... I think I'm 1 episode behind. I have like no real feelings for any of the characters. Like I do like the Roxy wannabe. She's super cute. She's definitely got a lot more of the Roxy vibes than the apprentice skill girl. Like these 2 girls are obviously going for Roxy vibes here. And she's nailing it a lot more. She got the petite thing going on, obviously. But the rest of them, I don't care. I don't care. But the Fenrir girl, Fenris is super fun. I do really like her character. And I didn't think I was actually gonna like her, but they're really pulling off her character. So I'll put her in A. Normally I would have stayed, but it's 3:30 in the morning. You don't have to make an excuse for leaving because Mushoku Tensei's done. But thank you. Take care. I'm joking, by the way. Fenris is going to A or B. I'm okay with it. I won't leave the amazing stream. I appreciate Duhalt. You're always late, but I'm glad you'll stick around. The mage girl is the cutest of the crew. Yeah. The manga is silly and I like it. Do you think this assault on anime will end? Which one? It depends on which one you're talking about. I do like the dark build, like Ghislaine, but to be a farm person, find so funny. Yeah, at least she's actually getting stuff done. Like, she's the only person that's actually doing stuff around the house. I mean, beside Fenris, because she actually starts cooking, but... The princess, I don't care. She's seemingly doing something. I like the cat girl. She's kind of funny. Expect this show to be trash, but it's more fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm not gonna push anybody to watch it, but I'm enjoying it. It's got a lot more going for it than I thought it would. The familiar, I don't care. She hasn't really done anything at all. She's cute. Shoot, what was this chick's name? Do I even have her on my list over here? What is this chick's name? Lucretia. Lucretia's crazy. Lucretia is crazy. So for those that aren't watching Unnamed Memory, she's the witch of, what was it? Witch of, it's not Witch of the Forest, is it? She's like in the forest, and the prince runs into her. She gets him, like, knocks him out, takes him back to her cabin, talks to him for a little bit about his whole situation, and then tries to offer her assistance in getting, offer Oscar assistance in getting with, Tinashe. And so she drugs him again, and then later on, he becomes like, she puts a curse on him to where he has to do it, otherwise he'll die. And so Tinashe has to literally, like, induce a sleep to him and force him to kill herself in his dreams in order to stop it. And then Tinashe goes back to her place. Tinashe goes to her place, her cabin, and confronts her about it. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry about that. I was just trying to help him out. She forgives her. And the way that she forgives her is because she offers something as an apology. It's Oscar's tadpoles and his blood. I guess when he was knocked out, she just took a sample. And it's so casual. She literally she takes it off like a spice rack. Like, she's like, oh, well, as an apology, here, have this. She's crazy. I love it. That's the stuff that I like about this show. It's just, it's such an intriguing world. But yeah, she's crazy. Chick crazy. Tinashe knew, and she just makes Oscar kill her. Man, that was so mean if you think about it, dude. Could you imagine somebody that you really, really love? Like, you're really into, and you are forced to have a dream where you kill the person, it feels like it's real? Like, how tragic is that? Like, literally strangle them to death. It's such a... It's kind of screwed up if you really sit down and think about it. DL Site, Pixiv, and Nico Nico all have been attacked. What's going on with the Nico Nico thing? I'll have to look into it. I guess Japanese companies want the foreigners to use their payment methods. Or at least use the company's country's bank. Yeah, that's a problem. Is like there's no really getting around a lot of the banks. I know it actually hurts me, right? Tinashe's great, though. I really like her character. She's super... She kicks butt. She's cute. Got everything going for her. I don't like this character. She's always mad whenever she's on the screen. Unless I'm missing something, she's just always mad. She's just always mad. She's just there, like, grumbling about something. Who is the girl on the bottom of the D rank? This is the first princess of which show? It's the not the band. It's the Fenris one. The level 2 cheat ability one. Where's Ubel? From Ferrin? Well, this is spring, so. Tinashe is the Roxy that was fooled. It's the Roxy. It's like Roxy that was fooled. What anime do you recommend most from this season? The top 3 right now for me. I mean, if you're looking for something specific, I can give you a specific, like a comedy or whatever. But just overall for me right now is Spice and Wolf, Jellyfish, and Yatagarashi. Raven does not choose its master. Those are the top 3 right now. For the returnings, obviously Mushoku Tensei, Konosuba, all those are still up there too. Visa has demanded Nico Nico censor their content or lose access to Visa users. Yeah. I have to look into that. Like, any kind of specific content, like, just... Because they don't really have much, like, nudity or anything on that, right? Just, like, in general, provocative stuff in it. This girl was kind of super tragic. She was the one that went undercover as a maid and ended up dead. I feel like the novel series has a lot more about her character. Like, I feel like we just have barely scratched the surface of her character. Alright, daily life characters. That's almost 2 rows. No, I have 1.5 row. So we have just as much daily life character as Blue Archive. I heard of him Chibi reviews. Yeah, I'll have to look it up then because I have a lot of respect for Chibi reviews, but he does... I've had times where he doesn't do enough research on certain things, so I don't really take a lot of what he says without looking at it myself. So you did check their website and confirmed it? Yeah. Yeah, if you shoot me if you have access to the Discord, if you send it to me on Discord, I'll definitely look into it. But yeah, Dal characters. Dal. This is going to be difficult because I don't remember half of these characters, or at least their artwork either. Like, I recognize, like, most of them by these arts. But some of them are, like, I'm guessing light novel art. Like, I don't remember much about the Witch Girl, so I'll put her in C. Really don't care about the Book Girl. She is kind of cute, but whatever. I've never actually... Well, I was okay with Origami for a while. I know Origami was my brother's favorite character, and he was the one that technically got me into Day Alive. So, as we were watching it, he was kind of drumming up Origami like crazy, but I was fine with her. As the show went on, it was like, what, the 2nd or 3rd season, she did something that I really didn't like. So I've never liked her since then. And so she's kind of been at like the lower end of the main characters, even though she's had pretty much most of the screen time. She's still probably like a high C for me. But she had like this little betrayal moment that I did not settle with me at all. That wasn't the Book Girl. It's like the nun's clothes. No, this is the girl that came from the books that Westcott just summoned. Where's she at? Yeah, her. She's the one that Westcott summoned from the book. Am I crazy? Am I going crazy? Do I need to look this up? I'm pretty sure that's the ones that just came out of the book. He made like multiples of them. Literally, like the last episode, he went on a like kiss shooting range on him. Oh, that the main spirit. Okay, I was like, I thought I was going crazy. The sister, she's all right. she's cute, but I don't really have too much feelings for her. I'll put her in B. Let's see. What other ones? This is the girl they just introduced, right? Which I'm guessing is Origin. I don't really have any feelings of her right now. I mean, there is... I'm assuming these two are going to be each other. I don't need spoilers, by the way. Unless I'm completely missing the point. I'm pretty sure these two are supposed to be each other? Question mark? They're sort of implying that. Because literally, like, she dates him. He dies. She puts him into her stomach to impregnate herself. And then they've been sort of implying that that is her. So I don't know. So I'm guessing if these two are the same, then I guess I can rank them the same. Again, unless I'm misunderstanding the story. So I guess I'll put them together. I've never liked Sleepy Face, though. But when they started getting to her story, it kind of... Yeah, the Hazard one being... Okay, so I'm not crazy. I guess, like, they're technically the most intrigued I've had about the story in quite a while. Like, I liked Kurumi's whole backstory stuff. So I've never really had too many moments where I'm, like, super intrigued by the story. So they're kind of working well right now. TF, what's wrong? What did I do wrong? What else? I never liked Miku. I've never unfortunately liked Miku. Oh, unless you're responding to me explaining Origin. Then yes, you're quite correct. But no, Miku is kind of annoying. She's probably like my least favorite out of everybody. All right, now let me think. There's the Key Girl. The Key Girl's story, what's her name? Mukuro? Yeah, I don't remember liking her story at all. Like, her power's really intriguing, but I don't think I care much for her either. I really do feel like these characters, which are like in, like, third or fourth season, it really did feel like they're starting to blitz the characters. Like, they're just trying to get them into the story really fast, so they, like, get these very brief introductions. And then they end up with the group that just responds to everything, which kind of frustrates me about the show right now. Let's see. What are the ones? I did really like Nia's story, though. I think they did Nia's story pretty well. I'll put her probably mid-B. No, I'll put her right here. Put Princess Edis in S tier. Konosuba season. I'm not there yet. I'm still gotta finish all these damn Day-Day Live characters. I'm slowly chipping away at it, trying to remember the characters. Day Life has a real problem with most of the cast not having no agency once they join Shido. It's a shame. That was my argument that I was making last week with the tier list for the shows. Is it kind of it's too many character syndrome. So you just have like this little pack of girls that just kind of they shift around with him as he does stuff. And then whenever something happens, he turns to them and says, "What do you guys think?" And then they'll take turns going to each one of them with one line, and that's about it. The only one right now recently that seems like they're getting a lot of attention is obviously like Origin and Kurumi. Who's the character before the twins? Artemisia, and I'm not quite sure who that is. Isn't she the one that's on the other side of the fight? I think Artemisia is the only one that I don't remember what she did in the show. I know her name's Artemisia because I have her on my cheat sheet, but I don't remember. She's the only one that I don't remember exactly what her whole point was. Mishiko balanced a ton of girls much better because they're actually doing their own thing. Right. I mean, that's what makes Mushoku Tensei so great, is that the writer doesn't have any of the characters live as if he's the center of the world. I want to stay here, but I have to go. Load content to your brother, your mods. Keep up the work, man. All right, take care, man. Always late and always first to leave. Take care. Does anybody know who Artemis is? Am I am I not alone on this character? Nobody spoke up, so I'm guessing I'm not alone on this. I think she showed up during the fight, and I think she was on the other side, right? I literally can't remember who the hell she is. Where's she at in this list? Is she even in this season? Did I grab her from a different list? There she is. Maybe maybe she's just not in the story yet, question mark? She's Artemisia Bell Ashcroft. She's one of the very few characters that actually has a last name. No, they all have last names. Yeah, I can't place her. Anyways, that's fine. She'll go on the... I have no clue. I want to say that she was on the battlefield. I just can't remember who the hell she is. We'll put her down here until... Here, I'll put her in D. That way, when later on another random Day Life fan shows up, they'll go, why the hell is she in D? And then I'll ask them, well, tell me who she is, because I don't remember her. And that's how I'll find out. It's a perfect plan. I do like the twins, Kaguya and... What was the other one's name? I'm blanking on the other one's name. But I do like them. They were some of my favorite characters. I'll put them in mid B. Assessment. Toka is weird because she seems like she should be the, like, the cover girl. And she totally disappears after season 1. Like, am I wrong? Like, it feels like there's, like, Toka gets no attention after season 1. She literally becomes a background character so fast. She's still cute, though. I'll put her next to Origami. Toka is S tier, but sadly gets drowned by Kurumi. Like, physically, like, literally. Is that a spoiler? Oh, yeah. Summertime Render, for sure. Super good show. Everyone look out for Kurumi Cult maybe watching. This is easily like before I even watched the show, Yoshino's character design was like what initially drew me to the series. I think her character design is super freaking cute. I actually bought like 3 Ninjaroids before I even started the series. I bought yeah, one of each of these 3. I think I have a Toka as well. But yeah, her design is just super freaking good. I'll put her in A. She's adorable. I love her design. She's another one that like Toka where she doesn't get any attention later on. Yes, I agree, even in the novels. There are many Kurumi figs out as much as there are Kurumi clones. Right? What's up, Crystal? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Just make I'm only asking to make Sumireko an S tier. We'll see. We'll see. Toka only gets more screen time in the last 3 volumes. It does feel like they suddenly out of nowhere like pulled her into the picture. Like I said, my joke is that it feels like all the girls are just kind of falling around in a group. And then out of nowhere, randomly, he gets alone with Toka, and I'm like, oh, hey, yeah, that's right. They're still pretty close, aren't they? Like, it feels like they randomly just pull her back into the group as, like, well, not in the group, but alone. Makes sense her design is bunny because she's not really a fighter. She just runs all the time. All right, the two biggies right here. The two, I'm saving the best for last. Kotori was early on my best girl, and I think all the way until even the current season, she has remained my best girl, so she easily gets up here in the S tier. Now, Kurumi. She's best. She's not a bad tsundere. Kurumi. Where would I put Kurumi? See, I didn't like Kurumi early on. Like, first season, I thought... Yeah, I can't really say I'm a fan. I like I like her design. I liked her outfit. I liked her heterochromia. Like, she had everything going for her design-wise. Like, I was even gonna buy a really expensive figure of her just based on her looks. Her design is phenomenal. I love her design. But she crazy. Like, I'm not like a big fan of yandere characters. But like, it was this whole thing of like, these guys beat up this cat and she murders him. I'm like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of this character. Like, yeah, I don't like animal abuse or whatever, but I'm not too much of a fan of just kind of like shrugging at her just like mass murdering people. I will admit that when they finally got around to her story and like what she essentially did for Shido, definitely bumped her up in the list for me. Like, just her kind of going through this like this whole loop over and over again for his sake really did bump her up for me. I actually like her, the only other form of her that was different. I actually like that one a lot more. Past outfit, is that outfit? I'm not sure. The one with the eye patch and everything? The one that just recently got stabbed? Be careful, it's the most important choice. Well, yeah, I know that. I just want to explaining myself before I get too much hate. I'm going to put her in A. High A. She's definitely slowly getting up there for me. And I think by the end of the season, I'm hoping that she'll probably be S tier for me. But she had to climb uphill a little bit for me. Do you want to watch Tsukimichi? But sadly, I have to quit. You're supposed to be... Why are you still here, too? I thought you were logging off. Yeah, I'm currently trying to get caught up on Tsukimichi. I'm at episode 10 now. I'm having to dig back out of this hole that I put myself in. It's weird. I usually either see people really love her or just hate her. You kind of the first to be more in the middle. I am that type. I am very much of a type that I like to... Unless it's like, you know, crazy Empress chick here or just annoying characters, I'm pretty in the middle with even characters I don't like. The entire Mushoku Tensei cast is S rank. No. Yeah, yes, Agenta. Yes, you're correct, Agenta. They're all in S tier. Every one of them. Take care, Duhalt. Yeah, most of the jelly girls are up there too. The only one that's not is the not jelly character. But I'm sure that they'll make me love her too. Alright, Konosuba time. Is that Kunoichi Tsubaki and Aruma Season 2? I need my 5-head fix. 414 anime loves Kurumi. Kurami or Kurumi? Did Wiggle Ears Elf Bride get up there? Not for the sake of Wiggle Ears, no. Aqua... See, Aqua seems like a lot of fun to hang out with, but not somebody to... Not a waifu, in my opinion. Aqua is nowhere near a waifu character for me. She's like a hangout character. I'm gonna put her in A. Like, middle A. F. I think most people would accept her in F just perfectly fine. She could be anywhere, right? The go to comment to Konosuba. Aqua D tier, so I can hear her cry like a baby. I'll just mark one of these as yeah. I'll just mark one of these as alligators and just stick her in there. What's up, Gearless? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. A reminder to get those likes up, everyone. Thank you so much, Gearless. Thanks for becoming a member again, man. Hope you're doing well. We're almost to the end of this 175 character list. But yeah, anyways. I don't know why people don't see Aqua a girlfriend material. She seems like... No, that's what I'm saying. I would totally hang out with her. Damn it. Ponsides. Gearless. Boom. With 100. Thank you so much, Gearless. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I appreciate it. You're awesome, dude. I appreciate the support. But no, like I was saying, I find Aqua as a character that I would totally hang out with. She's that fun, but not a waifu character, because I don't think she would care. You could pursue her as much as you want and she will not care. Yeah, again, thanks, Gearless. Appreciate it, man. Love the love, man. I hope you're doing well right now, man. I don't think we've seen you like the last 2 Mashiko Mondays. Are you like busy or something? I'm starting to feel sad. Tracks tons of trouble, spends all of your money, drinks up everything, and is prone to dying without a man around to save her. You're not wrong. Hang out with Aqua, but don't work with her. She's the one that you send out and just let her kind of break things, is what it is. See, Edis is a lot more reliable in that regard. At least Edis isn't like a useless goddess. But Aqua is. Edis is like super cute too. I love her in this recent episode. I'll put her right next to Aqua. Like, they're for their own reasons. Like, I find Aqua to be a lot of fun, whereas I find Edis to be reliable and super cute. Alito, I'm sick of pseudo range journalism Chibi is doing these days. Ugh. Kazuma doesn't really doesn't see her as a wife, girlfriend material either. Yeah, that was the funny thing, because like it obviously seems like they're really pushing Megaman onto Kazuma lately, and I would be curious if at some point they do have all of them sort of have some. I mean, Darkness has sort of had an attraction to him for a long time, but it's a weird one. But it would be totally curious if they would actually do that with all the characters, because Aqua, again, I don't see her. She seems too immature to ever have like an inkling of romance in her. Like, if she ever suddenly turned to Kazuma and started having doki doki feelings for him, it would feel totally out of character. The goddess Seth patted her chest. Shut up, Seth. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Get out of the chat. Get out of here. I think he and all the anime fans have reason to rage out. Oh, you mean Chibi? There are two sides of the same goddess coin, right? Reliability and entertainment. Reliability and entertainment. Do the gods even like Aqua? I'm guessing not, because initially in the first episode, they literally kick Aqua down to fulfill his wish, and they probably could have not done that. There was an inkling of nastiness in them sending her down there with him. Meguin goes in best outfit tier. And best pantsuit tier, too. Chris. Where does Chris go? I wish Chris was around more, and it feels like they're probably going to have Chris around more going forward. I'm going to put her in high B. I'm not like super into Chris, but she hasn't been around much either, so. The harem rat is the only way. Yeah, he's going to have like the whole entire... He's going to have Darkness's royalty all behind him at the end. Someone here cast Steel. This is Loyal Knight. Oh, dang. Where'd she go? She dropped somewhere because I accidentally right-clicked. Very, very spicy scene with her. I actually meant to post a clip of that on Twitter. That scene with him going in the bath with them was super spicy, dude. Super spicy. I'm gonna put her high C. I don't really care about her. Send her to the dungeon. She gets in the way. That's what her problem is. Chris is 8+. Edis pats her chest. They ain't there for Chris either. I mean, Edis was technically defending Chris and her lack thereof. No high-speed toilet girls. No, I'm not even watching that show. Darkness. I've never really cared for Darkness. I love her Seiyu. She's getting a lot better for me in the last season. Because I feel like she was a very one-note character until this season. Season 3 has done a lot with Darkness. Konosuba is clearly a show. You say that, but there's so many stat girls like Darkness and the Guild Mistress and Wiz or whatever her name is. Literally everybody in Megumin's hometown is stacked except for Megumin. Most Konosuba girls are terrible. I've had such a distaste for the lies. Take that back. I love her ENVA too. This is cute though. I've been liking her in the show. I'll put her up here with Chris. She must be protected. Smile must be protected. I'm glad she swapped places before she got punched. The Guild Mistress lady, I'm fine with. I'll put her in C. Megumin is easy S tier. Easy S tier. I love Megumin's character. I think she's fantastic. Rie Takahashi's amazing with her. And they've been doing a lot with her character too, and just kind of, again, seemingly going into a romance route, which is kind of feels natural, honestly. Someone hit Darkness the taser. She would probably love a taser. No doubt. I think Darkness would love a taser. I think she's been electrocuted in the show before. The Dryad girl. I mean, her bit was great, but yeah, once her true side showed, I was like, yeah, that's fine. You're good. Nothing beat Aqua party magic. The whole little fountains are great. Girl name is Luna. Megumin just that. I liked her in the movie. Like I think I seem to remember I enjoyed her in season 2 ? She had a moment to shine in the movie. She's fine. I guess I'll put her in like a low B. Someone locks Darkness and Magia Azure in the same rune. They would hit off well. I think ReZero is a show for the Flatchester Supremacy. I mean, isn't the joke Subaru is Lolly King? Is he? I don't remember there being a joke about him being a Lolly King. But no, like there's only like one lolly character in that show. Yeah, there's like only one. Well, there's technically a lot of witches that are lolly-ish, though. And it seems like there's a lot more lolly characters showing up with the next season that are all censored up, though. So I guess it might change. I don't know. Union's great. I really like Union. Union just works for me. I almost like Union more than Megumin, which is kind of shocking, I know. All the Konosuba girls are S tier. She almost died from Aqua tears. Oh, it's based off a web novel. Censor the lolly. I know there was a part of me that thought like the changes they made with the characters for the next season of ReZero was for a just for an animator's sake, because there's some times where changing designs in a certain way could actually make it easier to animate and it not look weird, especially with like those kind of strap-based outfits. It can get wonky in animating them properly, but no, I just think they're. I think that was a China thing. I really do think that's a China thing. to find that every girl in the Crimson Village is stacked except for Megan. That's what I was saying earlier. Somebody was saying that the entire show is lolly flat characters, and I was like, nope, this character, this character, this character. Oh no, yeah, basically everybody but Megaman from her hometown is stacked, and they're very stacked over there. It's funny, every character, you know. Oh wait, so we're done with Konosuba. We finished Konosuba and I didn't realize it. Mysterious disappearances, girls. We're almost done. I might actually get this done by 10. I thought I was actually gonna go past 10. The teacher. What was the teacher's name? I forget. Manami. Manami, which is voiced by the same seiyuu as Tsubasa, is I'll put in low A. My A is actually getting pretty stacked. I might drop some people from A. I'll put her in A. I think that her introduction was creepy as hell. I'm very curious what they'll do with her character going forward, because it's kind of shifted her from an enemy into an ally. Yeah, the horns were an upgrade as well, yes. There's a plus factor that she has horns, and that she could set you on fire by licking your cheek. There is a little bit of a negative effect against her ever being a waifu, because if she licks you on the cheek, you'll set on fire, which is kind of bad, but also at the same time kind of crazy. Union is liked in her hometown is surprising. Wasn't her father like the chief? So I don't see why she wouldn't be liked. What's my next list going to be? I don't know. Somebody was asking me to do a ecchi list, which I thought was kind of fun. A fun idea. It might be a difficult one to do and talk about, but... No licking, no wedding ring. I don't know if... I'm pretty sure that she could probably control it. Send me a message in Discord about Nikodoko. Alright, appreciate it, man. I'll look into it. Yeah, she's Tsubasa from Monogatari as well, too. Otto, she's cute. I love her pouty face. I really do like Otto's pouty face. I'll put her up here with the Teach. I'll put her right above the Teach. Otto's way cute. Ria Takahashi character that we legit just met. I'm guessing she's probably gonna be the crazy cat thing from the intro, or she's going after the cat thing. She looks like she has a... I mean, she does say meow a lot and meow a lot. And she's got kind of that same smile, so I'm assuming she's gonna be the crazy cat. I'll put her in B for now, since we don't really know much about her. I like her design, though. I'll put her in C. Hopefully we get more of her. Actually, this would be hard to make, like, what really is good ecchi in anime. That's what I do, though. I mean, the whole point of making the ecchi tier list is that I define it. So people will disagree with me or agree with me. That's how it works. Just like why I have, again, a list here with characters that some are waifu characters, like Elise, and some are you must protect. But they're all going in the S tier because I made up the list. Until somebody clips it out of context and I get canceled. Until somebody clips it out of context and I get canceled. All right, Sumireko. I am not a fan. I am not a fan of how thick this chick is. But I do like her character so far. I really, really, really like her character. I'll put her up with top A with Union here. Excuse me. She's definitely a good character. I do relate a lot with her with the idea of feeling like, obviously with anybody, you know, the older you get, the more you feel like you don't have either you don't have like the appeal that you used to have, or you feel like you've lost your chance, which I'm never a fan of. I'm always the type that I think that no matter if you're 20 and you feel like you've missed out on college, or you're 25 and you think that you missed that one job you should have done, you're 30 and you feel like you're stuck in the job that you have, you're 35 and you're getting sick of what you're currently doing, or you want to change your focus in your life. I'm the type that thinks that you can always change no matter what point in your life you're at. Yeah, I would really. I'm not too much of a fan of the idea of. I like her current ability because it seems to imply that she does not crush herself within herself anymore. For those who don't know, she basically gets a book that when she reads the poem out of it, it talks about being young again, and she shrinks down in age, and she becomes like her 9 or 13-year-old self. But the problem is that she's not de-aging. Her body is shrinking, and she's a big woman. I mean, she's stacked and she's thick. That tissue doesn't go anywhere. Like it gets compressed. And so the longer she stays as a young kid, the more like it's seeping out of her ears, like she's bleeding out of her ears. It's like, and eyes. It's horrible. But it seems like she no longer uses the book, so she herself became the cursed. And so it seems to imply that she no longer is harmed by it. And if that's the case, yeah, I would love that. Yeah, I do like her. I like her high school design. Again, her 28, it's like, how do you even walk? she's got some weight to carry. She's for those that ever watched it, Occultic 9, she's that level. Occultic 9, she puts that to shame. The things women do for beauty, and she legit was keeping it. Like, he told her about it, and she legit wanted to keep it. But it wasn't for beauty. It was for inspiration. The two big scroll. The logo they had is. She's no passion lip. Oh gosh, I have not seen Mekuru. She's Natoyama's Seiyu, so I'm super excited to talk about her. But she legit showed up for 2 seconds and said 2 lines, which I melted for because it's Natoyama. But I don't have an opinion of her yet. The writer for the radio show, no opinion really. I'll put her in C. I legit think Yasumi is a good character. This is for radio, voice actor radio, for those that don't know about the show. I think Yasumi is a good character, like a solid person in general. So I put her like up here in like maybe probably even A tier, maybe B plus. But I don't like Yuhi. I don't like Yuhi. And I've been trying to like this character. I thought they were going to go for like a tsundere type, and she's definitely got the tsundere vibes going for her. But she's the type that it seems like she lets up, but she just doesn't let up. Like, she is, yeah, serious type, but like, she's standoffish. She's very standoffish, but it feels like every now and then she opens up a little bit, but then she gets standoffish again. It feels like she possibly will be a lot better going forward. Like, I feel like that we've broken off some... If they continue having her be standoffish at this point, there's no way that that would be possible. Like, I would literally throw her out. Like, I'm gonna put her in C. I just don't like her. I don't like her personality. She's too standoffish. She's mean at times. C's saying is being kind, in my opinion. She's a cool dere. What is this girl? Bomi? I don't care. I don't care. The burger girl, Bomi. So I go back to work, be safe, and thanks for the hard work. Also, ReZero worth reading. I'm going to be listening to your reviews on the anime. I've heard nothing but positivity around ReZero. I'm really tempted to read that after I finish Mushoku Tensei, but yeah, appreciate you dropping by, man. Thanks again so much for the membership, and again, the 100. I appreciate it so much, dude. Gearless, you're a bro, dude. I think Gearless is carrying the channel. So yeah, appreciate your support, man. It makes it so much worth it. Are you gonna make me do the heart thing? Just kidding. Take care, dude. Take care of yourself. Don't overwork yourself. Yuhi is hardworking, though. Relies on her own ability to land jobs. Yeah, despite people's chatter. Gearless is going to love my next bloopers for Mushoku Monday. I show off my hand that I got bit last week. I didn't actually show that. I was meaning to show that when I got on here. You can't really see it anymore. Excuse me. Yeah, you can't see it anymore. Yeah, it's unswollen. You can see it a little bit still, but yeah, when I was doing my Mushoku Monday broadcast this last week, I swat away a wasp or something, and it bit my finger, and the whole hand like freaking swole up. So I recorded the following Mushoku Monday the day after, and it was still like massively swollen. So people probably enjoy seeing that. Take care, Dalhan. They're very chilled to hang out in. Okay, yeah. I appreciate it, man. Glad you enjoy them. I'm trying to get back on the Thursday schedule, so. All right, moving on to Kaiju number 8, Kikoru. She's all right. I'm not a fan of her design. I really don't like so much the massively V-shaped design, but she seems okay so far. She kicks up a lot of butt. She kicks a lot of butt. That's why I never use my hand. It's way in 6. It was like just it literally like out of nowhere, bee, you're like right here. It was like literally a bee just suddenly comes up right here. And it was just an instantaneous swat. And instantaneously, like my finger was on fire. Like he hit me quick. I didn't know that a wasp can... I don't even know what it was. Something instantaneously hit me with it. Mina, I don't like. I really do hope that eventually we can get into Mina. I don't like her. Like, she's cute in the past. They make a little, you know, promise. It seems obviously that she's trying to keep him out of it, but at the same time thinks he's a liar for not joining it. So I don't know. I know eventually we'll probably get into her. She kicks up a lot of butt, or I said it again. She kicks up a lot of butt. She kicks a lot of butt, but I don't know. She's just always out in the distance being grumpy. Oh yeah, I understand that she's calling him a liar for the promise that he made to fight at her side, but that doesn't tell me much about her character. So that's all I'm saying is I don't know much about her, so I can't really say if she's going to be a character or not. He's got to get stronger, join the ranks, and prove himself before he can finally stand at her side. Kicks that butt right up. Shut up. I've seen the most recent episode of Kaiju 8. The blonde girl had a horrible childhood. Yeah. A lot of expectations for her. We're going down that route for her. She let down her father. Oh. Whisper me a love song, girls. Himari is super cute. Himari is super freaking cute. She's like a super kohai cute version of Yui Yugahama. But I don't care. Yori has her cute moments. I don't care. I'm trying to like that show, but I am not getting it at all. I'm hoping eventually in the story it does something, but I have not been feeling that show besides it being cute. So, which is a bummer, because I wanted my Yui Yugahama show. These are my favorite characters in the season turn out to be girls that nobody even pays attention to. What's the current season one, if you can think about it? Who currently is nobody paying attention to that's really good? Shoujo are like that sometimes? Is it shoujo? It's in a Yuri magazine, which is not really demographic. I think it's got like a 60... Is that the one that has like a 60% like male audience? I had a discussion with somebody this season that there was a Yuri show that was in a Yuri magazine, and the demographics was like 60% male or something like that. Or maybe it was 43% male. Hi, I subscribed to say that my best girl for the season is Silpha. Where did I put Silpha at? Welcome to the stream, though. I appreciate the subscribe. You don't have to keep it. I know you probably did it in order to be able to chat, which I apologize. It's just the best way to keep out the spammers. It's a really easy way to keep out spammers. Where did I put Silpha? Where did I put her? Did I put her in S? She got to be an A. Okay, yeah, there she is. There you go, A. It's close to S. Close to S. I can't remember how many shows I'm watching, and I can't pinpoint when I said that, like, underrated girl. That's fine. I was just wondering if you had one off the top of your head. Mahiru is S tier deserved. Yes. 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 Let's see. This is Tiara from the Gate, the new Gate. I don't care. She's got a cute design, though. I do like her design, but I don't care. Star and Stripe, my gosh, had a really good first episode with her. She's Merca. Literally Merca. Merca, like the most chattest female Merca you could possibly make, and I think her debut was amazing. As much as My Hero Academia I fell out of love with that series since like season 3. I have just been bored watching it. Miss Merca is just way too freaking good, dude. I know she's not gonna win. I doubt she's gonna win, but damn, what an intro. I will say, damn an intro, dude. There's nothing like literally showing up on top of a stealth bomber and clapping down on a bad guy. There's nothing better than that. A for freedom from America. Star and Stripe, yeah. Very interesting ability, though. Managed democracy. She is the managed democracy of My Hero Academia. Oh, man. Just don't get too into that idea, because then you'll have to sign up for PSN. Too soon. Too soon. Anyways, Emma. Emma's great. I love Emma's character. I just got to the part where they did, like... There was 3 new races that came to the other world. And the entire time, Emma's just sitting there, like, literally just glaring at them to be more respectful around him. Someone called Kermit. It's Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy in another world. Emma's great, though. I love her. And yeah, she's the same Seiyu as Yor, so that helps too. Did you hear real life Miss USA and Miss Teen USA both stepped down from their titles? Apparently, there are a lot of toxic people. I wouldn't doubt it. I think all that stuff, the pageants and stuff like that, is just... I don't think a lot of people are happy with a lot of that stuff. I haven't paid attention to it since I was like, shoot. I think I at some point knew somebody that was super into them when I was like 9 years old. That's about it. Anyways, Hibiki, she's okay. I think during that whole other heroes segment, she's probably the better of the characters. I'll put her in C. Yeah, I'm gonna put her in C. I'm not super sold on her. Mio, she's probably a solid A for me. They've done a lot with her character. They've made her like a mom character lately. They're literally turning Mio into a mom character. She wants to cook, and that's all she wants to do. Anime girls better than 3D pageants anyways. Yes, exactly. And that was about the time that I got super into anime. So it makes sense, right? That I didn't care about any of it because all I care about was my anime girls. Hey, you know Tomoe has the same VA as Musashi from Fate Grand Order? Yeah. Yeah, I love her Seiyu. Her Seiyu is great. But yeah, Tomoe is my best girl. Like, for that entire series, she's always been my best girl. She's super loyal. She kicks butt. She doesn't take... Well, I mean, both her and Mio don't take crap. I like when that other hero first shows up with her at I think they're at the lake. She just like she's like, I give no S. I give no Fs. What are you talking about? I love that whole scene. It was so great. Oh my gosh. And we're down to... let me put Lum up here real quick, and we'll finish up with Dungeon Meshi. Let me go a little quick here. Put Lum up here. Shoot. I'll put her right here under Norn. Lum is like a long time waifu. Like one of my first waifus. Beldandi was my first waifu, and like Lum's like somewhere around there as well. Mia's basically Ayaka from... Yeah, literally, like, this is Ryoko, and this is Ayaka. Legit, like, I think at some point I thought about that, but I don't think I ever thought... Like, I think I felt that at some point, but I don't think I ever thought about that. But that technically makes sense. It's Ryoko and Ayaka from Tenchi Muyo. That makes me want to sit down and see if there's any other similarities between Tenchi Muyo and that. And, Tsukimichi. By the way, watching TP Bon. Should check it out. It's quite good. What's TP Bon? Luma's great grandma waifu now. Beldandi is grandma waifu. Beldandi and Toa are the same. Has also something in common too. All right. Let me get these ones out of the way. The Oni girl, she's cute, but she literally like does one thing that we see. So, well, a couple things, anyways. I don't like. Was it Namari? I did not like Namari. I don't think I mean, they tried to redeem them a little bit, but I don't like them. I really didn't like. I didn't like that character. Time Patrol Bond. It sounds familiar. Is it a Netflix? Did it drop here recently? Sebi, right? Or is it Izutsumi? My gosh, Izutsumi. Izu. I think I called him Izu in my video. I'm hoping they add a good chemistry to the characters so far. Decent intro. Hisatsumi. That sounds easier. Let me see. So that's like a new adaptation. And that's old. I don't think I've seen anything on the old one, though. Shoot, that's like an old, like, 80s. Yeah, it's like a 70s, 80s manga that's redone. That's crazy. Yeah, 78 to, like, 63 or something like that. Or 68. Yeah, manga done, anime done remake. Yeah, completely missed. Is it full CGI? It looks CGI. Or at least the thumbnail, it looked like CGI. Alright, last ones. Let's start with Fallen. Fallen, I It's like I almost want to rank her based on her new form. It's like is it cheating to say that like I want to rank her based on like that like insanely good episode 17? Like episode 17 was so freaking good, dude. I cannot not think about episode 17. It's so good. It was so freaking good. Where did I accidentally drop her? No, she's not D. I accidentally right clicked. I'm gonna put her in A. I do like her character. I think she keeps a wholesomeness about the story even as she's not even around. It's so funny how well the writer kind of keeps her in the story even though she's never there. There's so much stuff that's kind of called back to her. I'm gonna put her low A. Dragon chicken extra crispy. That episode 17 was super good, dude. I cannot wait for the next encounter of that. And Marcel, obviously, I think she was the case last tier list, and it's gonna be this tier list as well. S tier. How is that? Is that pretty even? I have more S's than I probably should have. I mean, it's super even, but that's not necessarily a good thing. It's not necessarily a good thing. Let me organize my S's and we'll wrap it up. I mean, we'll have our type if you were into Dragon Bird. No, I'm not actually into the Dragon Bird thing. I think it was cool. I just said it was cool. I'm not saying that I'm into the Dragon Turkey Chimera thing. That's Lyos's thing. That's Lyos's thing. I just thought it was super cool. Now, hey, if you get Fallen as a waifu, there's nothing wrong with whenever you having problems that she can turn into the crazy chicken dragon waifu. I wouldn't be against that. Anyways, Roxy, Elise, obviously Roxy stays. Elise stays. Aisha stays. Holo stays. I almost want to put Lum above Norn. Yeah, I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Lum there. Lum stays above Julie. Julie versus Milam. Julie stays. Milam versus Rin. Milam stays. Rin stays. Mutsumi. I'm gonna put Tumbo above Mutsumi. Not above Ren though. Put Lum above Norn? No, I can't. That last episode was too good, dude. I do like Lum, but it's mostly for the waifu aspect. Though I do have to get caught up on the new remake, which is probably going to change my mind. What's a Roxy? A Roxy is the best waifu ever. That's all it is. Just the best waifu. It's just the best waifu. It's just a character I have on my wall over here for some reason, like there, and then again right here, and then again right here, and then a bin up there. I have a thing for her. I'm sorry. Oh, anyways, got me distracted. Luminous. I'm gonna put above Mutsumi. Mutsumi versus Livia. I think I'm gonna put Livia. Shoot. No, I'm gonna keep Mutsumi there. I think Cuff comes up a couple notches. I think I put Cuff way too low. Kumiko. I think Kumiko was put way too low as well. I'm gonna put Kumiko right above Milam. I'm gonna bring her down. I'm not like super sold on her, so I'm gonna put her in the A tier. Our first casualty, our first casualty to go down the A rank. Oh no, our first casualty. Let's see. These are good. Dude, the last episode was so good for her character. I think I put her at the top. Kiwi, I think, right below her. I think that's probably my order for the characters. Even though this is Ria Takahashi, I'm gonna put aside my Seiyu perks. I've seen the new episode of Salad Bowl. I haven't watched Salad Bowl since the episode where she held the guy on the stage and ran away. I think that's the last episode I've seen. But yeah, I think I'm 2 episodes. Let me see. Let me check. Let me check my queue. I said let me check my queue. I click on menu. Can I see my queue? Let me see here. Let's see. Salad Bowl. Salad Bowl. Where is Salad Bowl? Yeah, I think I'm on episode 4. I don't think I've watched episode 5. So I'm super behind. I'm 3 episodes behind? No. I think I watched 4, and it's did episode 6 just come out, right? Anyways. Where am I at? Yeah, these are good. I almost want to put... I think Livia comes down below them for sure. Cuff? Cuff or... Yeah, I'm gonna leave Cuff up there. I was almost planning on taking Cuff under them as well. Ariel needs to come up really badly. Let's bring her up to... Again, I'm thinking anime. I'm gonna leave Ariel under Cuff. No, I'm gonna put her below the jellies. I'm gonna put her below the jellies. Mega Man needs to come up as well. I'll bring her just below the jellies. No, above the jellies. Above Cuff. Above. How far is she going? Under Julie. I think I'm gonna go under Julie. There. Mega Man, yes, Mega Man. Mega Man's right up there. Mega Man. Hello is S character. Yeah, I think 4th place in S is good. Anyways, that's it. That's my tier list. Send your hate mail to idon'tcare@gmail.com. That is my email address, and I will address every single one of the emails. So just send it to that email. idon'tcare@gmail.com. Tumbo has more heart than Mega Man. Hina. Anyways, I appreciate you guys dropping by. Like I said, I'll think about next week. Again, I could probably do best males, but I'm not sure if I have enough characters that I want to talk about too much. Because obviously nobody cares about the male characters, nor do the writers care much about their male characters. Besides characters like Kazuma and stuff like that. But already writing, I'll be sending. I'm looking forward to it. But I appreciate you guys dropping by. For those who don't know, again, Sunday I should have a skip content video for Mushoku Tensei, which is Norn meeting Rijerd. I'm hoping I can get that done to post in the morning, and then I'll do my usual skip content video for the episode that releases on Sunday. Mushoku Monday for novel readers. If you know Mushoku Tensei, definitely check that out. And I think that's everything that's currently scheduled that's worthy of talking about. And again, hopefully we'll be back Thursday. If I don't have anything to do next Thursday, I might get back onto Final Fantasy Rebirth, because I never finished that. I got caught up in the new season, and I never finished my playthrough of Final Fantasy, and I do want to finish that series, but I don't know. It's been so long that I've probably forgotten the story by now. I might just move on from it. But I forgot to mention, I did technically finally pre-order the Japanese release of Mushoku Tensei Quest of Memories. I do really badly want to live stream that when that comes out. And that's due to come out at the end of next month. I got the Japanese version pre-ordered. I don't know the Japanese version is going to have English option, but I think the digital copies will release literally the next day that it releases. So I might just buy the digital version anyways for English. But I do plan on live streaming that when that does come out. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So, anywho, that's everything. Did my music just die like just before the stream dies? It is. Because we're at 2 hours and 52 minutes, huh? Just before that. Yeah, that makes sense. I hear the tail end again. When are there Mushoku Tensei girls below? The only ones that went below S tier for Mushoku Tensei was Linnea and Persona. Because I'm trying to go by the anime. At this point in the anime, my thoughts on the characters. And then another character that shall not be named. The music just got tired. I forgot to press the loop. Anyways, yeah, thanks for dropping by. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Again, Gearless, thank you so much. Thanks to the new memberships. But yeah, y'all take care. Peace.